everybody, welcome to the Creativity Cave with Dina Rico. I am super excited to share a really fun project with you tonight featuring some watercolor pencils. We are going to be using the Winterly Treetops bundle from Stampin' Up!, which is part of the Nests of Nature suite in our holiday mini catalog. And we have an amazing brand new all-star video class bundle featuring this gorgeous suite. And I hope that you will take the opportunity to either purchase this PDF from me or earn it for free by placing an order in my online store for $50 or more. And I want to show you a brand new kit. Like, it came out yesterday, and I might have overnighted an order so I could have it today. But in this kit, are you guys ready for this? This is the Nature's Paintings kit. It comes with a set of 8 watercolor pencils, which I am kind of mangling here at the moment. 8 watercolor pencils, a water painter, plus instructions for painting on these beautifully pre-printed cards. Well, I shouldn't say cards. They're just panels, and then you can make them into cards. So when you open this up, they're pre-printed designs. You can color them all in, and look at how beautiful they are. There's 2 of each, and it's just a wonderful, wonderful kit. So I'm super excited about this one. Literally just came out yesterday. I'm pretty confident this is going to sell out. So if you're interested in this, I would get on it. I'm sure they'll replenish it because I think it'll be pretty popular. But anyway, so it's really fun. I'll show you the last few designs. But we're going to make a beautiful card, not featuring one of these pre-printed images, but rather one of our stamped images from this set. And then there's a couple of just blank pages here at the end. So anyway, it's a really awesome kit. I can't tell you how much excitement there is around this one. All right, so let's put our card together using the Winterly Treetops. I'm going to do kind of a fun fall theme with my project, which starts off with an early espresso card base. So let me just give that a good crease with my bone folder. Okay, and then I have got myself, or I've die cut myself, pardon me, a panel of crumb cake. It's a tag from the tags, let's see, Greetings of the Season, Greetings of the Season dies. Sorry, I'm like, is that right? Yes, it is. So these dies, they are so awesome. I've been using these so much. If you don't have these in your collection, it's definitely worth grabbing them. Okay, so what I'm going to do is on my crumb cake tag, sorry, I was having a hard time saying all of that. It has been an incredibly busy day around here. We've been packing up our Reindeer Fun Stamp Camp Extravaganza projects, because those are getting put in the mail tomorrow. I still have a few left, so this is my shameless plug. If you would like to get yourself registered, I'll throw the link in the description of this video for you. But I've stamped these branches kind of at the top and at the bottom in some early espresso ink. Then I'm also going to take a 4x5 1/4" panel of crumb cake. This is going to be for the inside of my card, but since we've got our ink pad open, we may as well do the stamping all together here. And I'm going to stamp kind of the innie sentiment right here at the bottom. A friend like you brings me happiness. And then we're going to add this little bird to it right on top. And I'm going to just stamp this just to make sure that I've got the alignment correct. And there we go. Oh, perfect. Now, what I love about this bird is it's got some of these berries in its mouth, much like the berries on our little branch here. So what I want to do is take my watercolor pencils and do a little coloring. So I'm going to use the Early Espresso and the Berry Burst. Berry Burst is such a beautiful color for watercoloring, in my opinion. I'm just going to kind of color those berries in with my pencil. And then we're going to go back into the olden days of stamping just for a minute. And rather than use our water painter, I'm actually going to use a blender pen. Do you remember those? Now, not a stamp and blend, although you could probably use a color lifter for this as well, but I'm going to use a blender pen. So if you don't happen to have one of those, I suspect a color lifter will work. In fact, we could even give it a test. And we can determine which one is better. How about that? I have a sample one that I did with my blender pen here, so we can compare. Now you can use water, but because we're on crumb cake cardstock, I feel like this is actually going to be a little better just using my blender pen or color lifter. So a color lifter is probably, as you know, the clear liquid ink, if you will. That's not really accurate, but the clear liquid pen that works with our Stampin' Blends, which are alcohol-based markers. And then a blender pen is kind of the precursor to like watercoloring that we have had for many, many years, especially if you've been stamping for very long. And it looks like, oh, what did I do with mine? Oh, that's funny. Oh, here it is. I was going to say, oh my gosh, I just had it. So this is a blender pen. I think we still have them in the catalog. If we don't, then this will be a funny video, but I'm pretty sure we do. If not, hopefully that color lifter will work. Now, what I'm doing here is just coloring in some, but not all, of these leaves, just to add a little bit of early espresso. So, like I said, some, but not all. Or in some cases, like partials of the leaves. I like these leaves right here that have kind of little sections, so you can color some parts of them, but not all. It works wonderfully. Okay, so I think that's pretty good. Do a little bit there and there. All right, now comes the blending. Sorry, I know I said I was almost done, but then, you find a few more leaves that you got to color in. Okay, so the blending is really quite easy. And we're going to test this. I think I'm going to test this on just a scrap of crumb cake that I have here left over from die cutting my. I'm just going to color these on here. I'm going to take my blender pen. First of all, make sure it's clean. This had some color on it from maybe a previous use. And we're going to just blend. And oh, that works pretty good. Get rid of that color and then blend this. It just softens things nicely. So, ooh, I kind of like that. So let's do that. And then I'll show you my sample. And I love the look after I do the blending. I think it kind of intensifies the color, and it might even change it just a teeny bit from our pencil, making it prettier for sure. Now, when you have a brand new color lifter, just be aware that sometimes it can be really juicy. So again, it's always a great idea to test on a scrap, just to be sure. Now, what I'm noticing right here is this is kind of going a little kind of softening things and not keeping a sharp image. So just be aware of that. Again, it's just a good idea to test beforehand. And if I don't smooth out all of these little sections I did on the leaves, I'm not worried about that. I just wanted to get, kind of a little bit of blending going on here. And then whenever I'm done with this, because you can see I really had some blue in there from a previous use, I just kind of like to do that on my paper to make sure it's cleaned up. Okay, but let's quick do our bird. Now, as promised, here's the other one. I did not blend the leaves. I only did the berries. So this might actually make it a little bit more vibrant. I think this might dry a little lighter. So tomato, tomato. Okay. And maybe I colored it more intensely when I did it. It's hard to say. Anything's possible, right? All right, so we've got our bird here. We've got our branch. So I'm just going to kind of color that branch in a little bit. And then I'm going to kind of just go with the feathers, the lines of the feathers, just a bit. Like that. Okay. And again, let's color. I'm gonna try my blender pen here. You can see, same thing, got to clean it out a little bit. So we'll kind of just blend this out. And it just softens the line, and it does, you can see it carries the color a little bit. So that's kind of a fun thing that a color lifter doesn't do in the same way. So, oh, that looks great. Can I just say I'm excited? And I'll just kind of feather that out a little bit. Ooh, love it. Then we'll blend our berries. You know, I feel like this does give you a little brighter color because this one is brighter than this one. So just be aware of that. But, oh, I'm loving the inside of this. All right, let's put our card together. And we're going to close this up. Oh, no, we can't close this up quite yet. I'm going to use another brand new product. This is a circle die cut from the Happy Hibiscus bundle. This was a brand new online exclusive that came out, I believe, yesterday. So you can see the dies. This is the last one. And it is a really wonderful bundle. You'll be seeing plenty of that from me coming up. But we're going to take and stamp our sentiment right on there. It's just going to fit. So it says, sending thanks and much love. So what I want to do is put my card together. I've taken in this Nest of Winter suite, there is a birch 3D embossing folder. So I embossed that on a 3 7/8 by 5 1/8 panel of Very Vanilla. And I'm going to go ahead and attach that to another 4 by 5 1/4 panel of Crumb Cake. And then this is going to go on the front of our card. And we'll add the tag to this. Okay. Then we've got, as mentioned, our tag. Now, I like this one better only because I stamped the branch a little lower and a little bit more centered. Plus, I re-inked my ink pad between because this was getting a little dry. So this one, I think, looks better. Personal preference, that's all. All right, so I'm going to pop this up onto my card. And I also thought it would be kind of fun to add, maybe, we'll see, just a little sliver of some Berry Burst. So I'm going to go into my scrap drawer and just grab myself a little piece of Berry Burst that I can literally just rip like this and put below the tag, just as a little accent, like that. Oh yeah. I'm going to trim this just a little more. And then we'll just adhere that right to the bottom of this tag. So there's just a teeny peek of color. Because how fun is that? Oh, I do like that little touch. Gosh, sometimes I'm really kind of a good stamper. Okay, now pop that up right in the center here. And then, of course, I'm going to pop up my little circle. So I did use 2 different sets of dies, and I don't, typically like using too many different products, but there we go. So beautiful. Now to kind of finish this card off, I'm going to take some of my cream woven ribbon. I'm going to tie a little bow, and I'm going to add that to the tag like so. We'll make that a little bigger. Oh yeah. Grab the ribbon scissors. Seriously, this is just so pretty. Oh, I love it. And there we go. Oh my gosh, isn't that gorgeous? One final touch. I've got the Earth Tones Shimmer Gems. These are part of this suite as well. And there are some very vanilla, which we can add to our card. And oh my gosh, so pretty. This card turned out even better than I thought. And last but not least, we are going to add that gorgeous bird on the inside. I gotta tell you guys, I'm not a super bird kind of person. I mean, I can kind of take them or leave them. But man, this suite is just so pretty. So what a lovely card to send. This is like a good Friendsgiving card to send to somebody, I think. So, oh, I hope you loved this one so much. Thank you so much for joining me today as we stamp this fun card. All the supplies that I've used are listed in the description of this video. They're also on my blog. Again, links in the description. And don't forget, you can get this gorgeous Nests of Winter All-Star Video Class Bundle for free with a $50 purchase in my online store, or for $15, and everything's linked. So thank you again so much for stamping with me today. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe to my channel for more awesome content like this delivered to you each week. Thanks, friends. We'll see you soon. Bye.